Purchase return book. Purchase return book is prepared for return of goods purchased on credit. Purchase return book is prepared for recording the return of goods purchased on credit. Page number 11.13. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
11.13.
sir.
Write that question. 11.13. Number 5. Can you read that question?
Yes, sir.
Can you read that?
Enter following transactions in the purchase returns book of Sri Govind. April 15. Returns goods to Ramakrishna and Sons for rupees 2000. Allowed trade discount at 10%. April 20. Returned goods to Gopalsons for rupees 5000 as the goods were not as per samples.
Okay, just like any other day book, like purchase book, sales book, we have to learn 3 more books: purchase return book, sales return book, journal proper. These day books are worksheet only. We have to pass journal entry, but instead of many journal entries, we will pass one journal entry. You can draw the format as it is. Format is given in the question, right?
Yes, sir.
So,
The worksheet only, we have to pass journal entry. Date particulars, debit note number, LF details amounts. Purchase return debit. Date particulars, debit note number, LF. Ledger folio, details, amount. Only 2 transactions in that question. Write the question, only 2 lines. To whom goods are returned? Whom goods are returned in first case? Goods are returned to whom?
Ramakrishnan and Sons.
Yes. Normally, do you remember the journal entry? When goods are returned to Ramakrishna and Sons, what's the journal entry? Ramakrishna and Sons account debit to purchase return. The book is purchase return. So no need to write to purchase return. Anyway, it's a summary only. It's a summary only. We have to pass journal entry. To whom goods are returned, description of goods, details regarding discount or whatever may be, then net amount. Finally, we are going to pass journal entry based on this worksheet. Looking like a worksheet only. Okay. The details for the single journal entry we are going to pass. So can you start the answer? Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. To whom goods are returned? We are writing first. What's the name?
Ramakrishna. Son.
Ramakrishnan and Sons.
2,000 rupees. Some adjustments is there. Adjustments. Discount. After discount, how much is the amount? That only we have to mention outside. So let's try discount. 10%. 200. 2,000 minus 200. 1,800. Same amount we are writing outside. So no complication. And who is the second person?
Gopal Sons.
Gopal Sons.
Baba Sons. Second person. ₹5,000. That's all. Before you do the journal entry, we have to verify whether we are going to pass correct journal entry or not. Here we will write what's the total? Total of these two figures. Okay.
6,800.
So when there is purchase return, we are going to credit purchase return account. That you know. What's the total? 1,800 plus 5,000. That is here. How to verify whether we are going to pass correct journal or not? Debit total should match with the credit total. This is a credit. It's a credit. Which are the debits? We are going to debit two parties. First, Ramakrishna with this amount. You can use pencil. Don't use pen. You can use pencil, and you can mark this. Ramakrishna debits. Gopal Sons also debit. So what's the journal entry? Ramakrishna and Sons account debit. This amount 1,800. Gopal Sons account debit. This amount 5,000.
5,000.
You purchase return this amount. Check. You check roughly somewhere before you are passing the journal entry. Before you pass journal entry, check roughly somewhere. 1,800 plus 5,000 debit. Credit 6,800. So debit total is matching with credit, right? So no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now we are ready for passing journal entry. What's the journal entry? What's the journal entry?
Ramakrishna Sons account debit.
Krishnan and
Gopal Sons
Sons
account debit to purchase return
Sons
account.
debit to purchase returns account.
You can write. That's all. The purchase return book is a summary showing the accounts to be debited. Instead of passing different journal entries, we can pass only one journal. If purchase return book is not maintained, we have to pass two journal entries. Do you know that, children? If purchase return book is not maintained, we have to pass two journal entries. First journal entry, Ramakrishna Sons account debit to purchase return 1,800. Another journal entry, Gopal Sons account debit 5,000 to purchase return account 5,000. So instead of two journal entries, we have to pass only one journal entry. That's a convenience, that's the advantages. I think practically, if you are maintaining purchase return book, number of journal entries can be reduced. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
This is just like a working sheet.
Yes, sir.
Are you comfortable? Can you go to the next topic? Sales return book.
Yes, sir.
Page number 11.16. We can read that question. Can you read that question? $11.16. Can you read that question, children? Question number 8.
Hmm.
Can you read that? Are you in the
Sir.
class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you read? Number 8. Nobody is reading. Okay.
Sir.
The following transaction of Abhay and Coke, Kolkata in the returns inward book and post this transaction in the ledger account. January 1. Ramesh and Co. Guwahati returned 500 pence sold at rupees 5 per unit, less trade discount at 10%. Jan 25
Yes.
Jan 25 Naresh and Co. Calcutta returns 300 per sold at rupees 55 per unit.
Okay. Ramesh and company Guwahati return. The sales return. Sales return against credit sales. So we will call this book as return inwards. Goods are coming in. It's like a purchase return we are calling return outward. What's the other name for purchase return? Return outwards.
Return outward.
So that like that, sales return also is having another name, return inwards. Inwards, goods are coming in. Customers are sending the goods back. They don't want because of some issues. Okay. Here credit note number. In the previous case, debit note number. So when goods are received by us, that means when goods are returned by the customer, goods are coming in, we are giving credit note. You know what is credit note? We learned in the previous chapters. I will say once again. So in the credit note, what we are mentioning? Credit note shows the amount payable to a person. Credit note issued by the seller shows the amount payable to the buyer. Once again, what is credit note? Credit note shows the amount payable to credit note issued by the seller. Be careful. Credit note issued by the seller shows the amount payable to buyer. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So credit note, say for the seller, credit note issued by the, for the buyer, credit note issued by the seller shows the amount receivable from the buyer. If you want, I will give a brief note once again also, because it is important. Let us finish this problem, then we will come to that. Okay, simple question only. Ramesh and company, our customer, credit customer, return some goods. So normally when goods are returned by the customer, what's the journal entry? So opposite of sale. When the goods are sold, what's the journal entry? When goods are sold on credit. Customer account debit to
Customer account to sales account.
sales. What's the opposite of that?
Sales account debit to customer's account.
Debit
But
to
in sales
customer's
return, it's not 100% opposite. Instead of sales, which account we will debit? Sales return account. Okay,
Sales return account.
that we already learned. Sales return account debit to, what's the name of the customer? Ramesh. Again, for next journal, next transaction, Naresh. Again, we have to pass on journal entry. Sales return account debit to Naresh. But if you are preparing this return book, no need to pass separate journal entry. Based on the working and summary, we can pass one single journal entry. That is enough. Are you understanding? Compound journal entry.
Yes.
One compound journal entry is enough. That is a benefit. Okay. Just like our sheet. So what's the name of the first customer? Ramesh and Co. Right. Format is important. Description of goods. Copy like that only. 500 pence at rupees 50 each. 500 pence at the rate rupees 50 each. Adjustments are there, so we cannot write in the amount column. We are writing the details column. 25,000. Let's trade discount. 10%, 2,500. Anyway, in the details, we are writing the full detail. Gross amount, deduction, less net amount, 22,500. This net amount we will write in the amount column. Journal entry is passed for the net amount. Journal entry is passed for the net amount. Who is the next person? The next person? Naresh and Naresh and company. Description, how many pens? How many pens children? At the rate rupees
300 pence.
Okay, here no adjustment. Even if there is no adjustment, here we have to show the 20 details column. That's all. Simple question. Then this total is called a sales return account total. Total of these two. Total of these two. What's the total? Sales return account. The total is necessary for passing compound journal entry. Instead of writing total, you write here sales return account debits. Children, instead of writing total, what we have to write? Did you notice the method? Be careful.
Sales.
Don't write the total. You write sales return account debit. If it is purchase return book, write purchase return account credits. Purchase return account is credited. Sales return account is debited. What's the total? 22,500 plus 16,500.
39,000.
Before you pass journal entry, you have to verify as a bright accountancy student, we have to verify whether we are going to pass correct entry or not. Debit should match with the credit, otherwise foolishness. Debit is 39,000. What about the debit? Which account is to be debited? Can you tell me?
The sales return account.
This
Sales
debit is-
returns account.
Sales return account is debit only. Sales return account debit 39,000. Which account is to be credited? Should match with the credit.
Ramesh and Co. and Naresh and Co.
Naresh account.
Ramesh and Co 22,500, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Naresh and Co credit.
16,500.
Okay. Now check roughly somewhere. It's matching 100%. You will match. So what's the journal entry?
Sales return account debit rupees 39,000 to Ramesh and Co. and Naresh and Co.
To Ramesh and Co எவ்வளோ 22
22,500.
And Naresh Anko. Anko means company, okay. And
Yes, sir.
only a small topic.
16,500.
Yes, only a small topic is pending in this chapter. Journal profit. That's very easy. And regarding debit note and credit note, even though we learned before, is coming again in this chapter. Okay, I will brief it once again. Right, it's very important only. First, debit note. Debit note issued by the right. DN means debit note. Debit note issued by the buyer. Buyer means customer or seller. Buyer. Customer or supplier. Customer. Debit note issued by the buyer.
Customer, sir.
Yes, it shows amount receivable from whom? Seller. Then important objective questions also. Be careful. Important objective question. Debit note issued by the buyer. When the buyer is issuing debit note, it shows amount receivable from the seller. That much amount no need to pay. Are you understanding? We learned it before. Clear? Same debit note, when it is received by the seller. What's the meaning? Debit note received by the seller. It shows the amount payable to buyer. Okay, the difference. So when debit note is received from the buyer, seller will give credit note. Then credit note. Credit note issued by the seller. What's the meaning of this? Credit note issued by the seller. A seller is issuing credit note means amount payable to buyer. What's the meaning? Amount payable to buyer. Very important aspect in accountancy. Credit note issued by the seller. What's the meaning? It means amount payable to buyer. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Same credit note received by the buyer. What's the meaning? Same credit note received by the buyer. What's the meaning? That means amount receivable from the seller. Amount receivable. Very important. Once again, credit note received by the buyer. Okay. Credit note received by the buyer means amount receivable from the seller. Okay. Then one last sentence. For every debit note issued by the buyer, for every debit note issued by the buyer, credit note is issued by the seller. Then only accountancy will be, the concept will be complete. The buyer is issuing debit note, seller is issuing credit note. Are you understanding? Hello. Children, are you understanding? Buyer is issuing debit
Sir.
note. Buyer is issuing debit note. Seller is issuing credit note. Can you share notebook?
So now only writing, sir.
Okay, okay.
Sir, I will be showing first.
Okay.
Because
Okay. Notes regarding debit note, credit note. Okay. Next page. Okay. Next student, please. Madhusri, okay.
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Completed.
yes, sir.
So only Madhusri is showing the notebook, right?
So after reading, now only writing, sir. Sir, shall I show, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir.